Time now for the morning rush.
We start with Kristen Curry.
Good morning. We'll start with our next big weather maker. That doesn't kick in until Thursday. So for today, we're in between storms. We've got sunshine, a little high cloud cover. Tomorrow, expect increasing moisture over the southwest, and this will spread out over the entire state through the day Wednesday with even a few spot showers to watch for. Adam?
Thanks, Kristen. As you get ready to head out the door, we're following the day's top local stories, and we start with Sarah Yingling. Sarah?
5 teenagers police say are associated with the gang in Albuquerque have been charged with murder for the death of a local carpenter. Hector Aguirre was run over by the teens as they tried to steal his work van back in September. He later died from his injuries in the hospital. Now Daniel Sandoval, Dominic Jimenez, Xavier Montoya, Cornelius McCollum, and Lenice Padilla are charged with an open count of murder. Fernanda?
Russian investigators are in Turkey this morning searching for answers into the shooting death of Russia's ambassador to the country. Andrei Karlov was speaking at a photo exhibit in Ankara when he was killed by a Turkish police officer yesterday who was shouting about Syria's civil war. The 22-year-old assailant was later shot and killed by Turkish security forces.
As you wake up today, APD is looking for suspects connected to the death of a man whose dismembered body was found behind the Walmart on Wyoming and Menal. Right now, police say they're investigating the death as a homicide. The victim is described as a man in his 40s, and police are still trying to find his family.
Police continue their search this morning for a suspect who stole from a disabled students, I should say, at UNM. Staff at the university's Accessibility Resource Center say Saturday morning a man took monitors meant for visually impaired students. Video shows him running from room to room. He tried to be sneaky but triggered an alarm, eventually escaping through an emergency exit.
A council committee is expected to consider the proposal that aims to keep the city's backlog of untested rape kits from getting worse sometime next month. The proposal outlines a series of deadlines requiring Albuquerque police to send new kits to the lab and have them tested in criminal cases. There are currently almost 4,000 evidence kits in police custody that haven't been tested.
Today, a couple of cousins have closure after a military rescue. Carol and Rhonda got lost in the Colorado wilderness while out for a short walk with 2 llamas. They got turned around, and after 36 hours, the pair thought they were doomed. That is, until a military crew equipped with night vision spotted and saved them. The 2 recently came to Albuquerque to visit those who pulled it off, to thank them and find out exactly how it was done. You can watch the full Kirtland reunion on our website, our KRQE News app.
Today's Metro Threat Index added 2. The only thing we're going to be watching for are those cold morning temperatures out there below freezing in the 20s here in the Metro. This afternoon, we've got sunshine, 50s, and light winds. Tomorrow looking a little bit better as far as the numbers go, but more cloud cover expected. Fernanda?
I'll take it from here with Kristen. Thanks. Another delay for the Windrock Town Center in Uptown. Developers say it may not be completed for another 2 years. Last year, developers told News 13 they had hoped to complete the project as early as 2018. But yesterday, the group admits 2018 is not likely. City says there have been some obstacles. The Lake Park Hotel and condos are still a part of the final plan, but the developer couldn't say when you'll start seeing any of those. Google is facing another consumer complaint about privacy this morning. The complaint filed with the FTC claims Google's recently updated privacy policy that merges user data collected by services like Google Maps and Google Search is, quote, dangerously invasive and far-reaching. Google disputes the allegation that it acted deceptively and said in a statement that users have a choice to opt out of those changes.
Here's an interesting story. More than half of Americans are leaving paid vacation time on the table this year. That's according to Bankrate.com. The survey also finds 6 out of 10 millennials are passing on some of their allotted vacation time, and a quarter of 18 to 25-year-olds say they won't use any of their paid vacation days for 2016. The survey suggests this may be a symptom of a workaholic culture. Interesting stuff. And Facebook Messenger is launching group video chat. You can see up to 6 people at a time, and as many as 50 can listen and join in by sending texts, stickers, and emojis. The social media network says 245 million people make video calls on Messenger every month.
Wow. Awesome. All right, let's get a look at the traffic situation this morning. It's coming up on 7 minutes to the hour. Things are looking good across the metro. No major traffic tie-ups to report. If anything does come into our newsroom, we'll pass it along to you here on KRQE this morning. On to new facts this morning and a possible breakthrough when it comes to Alzheimer's. British researchers say a new class of drug tested on lab mice might not only improve cognitive decline, but it also apparently extended the lifespan of terminally ill mice.
Interesting stuff. New details this morning. A new study says sleeping in the first 24 hours of a traumatic event may help people process the memory more effectively and reduce symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder. Researchers studied what happened after 65 women volunteered to watch a traumatic video. Half of the participants slept, the others stayed awake.
Video of a deer causing a lot of mayhem inside a South Carolina gym is going viral this morning. Look at that. The animal shocked gym patrons when it came right through a plate glass window. The deer then scrambled through the rest of the area, the treadmill area there, used weight benches as an obstacle course. Witnesses say the animal was only inside for about 2 minutes before it leaped through the same window that it came through in the first place.
It makes me feel so bad when it first
I know, it does
breaks
look a
through the
little
window.
hurt right
does.
there.
No, but then he's fine. Look at him. That's amazing.
I mean, the fact that he cleared that equipment.
Yeah, that's like an Olympic sport.
I know.
Pretty cool.
Scary deal. All right, time now for the 5 facts.
We start at number 5. A local holiday display on wheels is attracting attention from all over the world. The owner calls this the 505 VW bus. The bus is covered in 4,500 LED lights. Alfonso Garcia says he and his family started decorating the bus about 6 years ago when he entered it into the Twinkle Light Parade for the first time.
Very impressive. Number 4, you could soon pay tax on online purchases if a bill proposal passes when lawmakers convene next year. Supporters say this would provide much needed new revenue for the cash-strapped state. Senator John Arthur Smith sponsored a bill in September to get online retailers to pay the state a gross receipts tax, but that effort failed. Now the idea for an online sales tax is back as part of a larger tax reform plan.
At number 3, warmer today in the 50s. We'll continue with the 50s again tomorrow, but increasing cloud cover Wednesday ahead of our next storm system that will bring back the chance for some valley rain and some high elevation snow. I do think over the weekend, Christmas Eve especially, looking at some better snow chances and wintry mix over northern and western areas.
And number 2, starting next year, those who have had too much to drink will have to foot the bill for their own cab ride. Bernalillo County says it can no longer do its successful weekly free taxi service that's kept thousands of drunk people off the roads. Now, Tavern Taxi has served the county for more than 6 years. The service will continue for the next 2 weekends.
Number 1, 1 month from today, Donald Trump is set to take the oath of office in Washington, D.C. Inauguration Day set for January 20th, and the president-elect is moving forward after receiving more than enough electoral votes to make his election official. A certificate signed by all 5 of New Mexico's presidential electors will soon be delivered to Congress next month. That group voted yesterday for Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton, who won the popular vote here in our state.
We have a lot more coming up on Fox New Mexico. It's Tuesday, so Explore will be here. We're also talking about a new kind of unique refrigerator that I think
really?
a lot of us, may have never seen before. So excited to get the details on that.
It's all right after the break. We'll see you on the other side on Fox New Mexico.